Uh,
Hello, every pony. Skull89 here with another fanfiction reading. This time with
multifanficaday.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sick, so, but I'll try to do my best.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, not pretty sick, but my throat is sore.
Ouch.
Yes.
So, the way we're gonna do this is he's gonna do voices, and I'm going to do narrative. Kind of like what I did with Brony fanfic, except in reverse. Sort of. Anyway, so today's story is
Gummy saves equestria. Yeah.
You gotta talk. You gotta comment. You gotta say what you think is weird in the story. That's my thing. That I criticize people's work while I read it. And it's a one-chapter thing. For some reason, the chapter is called Lucid, and it's by some person named Crimson Graph, or something like that.
Crimson Graph.
We'll go with that. Okay.
Crimson is a color.
I know Crimson. Yeah, I know.
So it's Crimson.
Crimson Graph. I don't know what that means. We're wasting time.
It's a graph that's red.
It's a red graph, like when the red and blue graphs when it's talking about economy or whatnot.
It doesn't really mean anything. That's like saying, what does red computer mean? It must be really deep. Like, okay, we are wasting time.
I know.
I'm sick, so I got the giggles.
Okay, now.
Ponies, the end of Equestria is near, and I am afraid the elements of harmony will not be able to stop the upcoming evil.
Celestia bowed out to the crowd. Dark red clouds hung overhead as they spewed lightning occasionally. Distress quickly flowed through the crowd of assembled ponies. Few started to cry. It broke Celestia's heart to see her citizens in a state of panic and unrest. The earth itself began to shake. Cracks split dirt into multiple pieces. The earth underneath the ground shifted upward before bursting in a shower of earthly solids, as a being of immense proportion emerged from the sizable hole. Probably Satan. I don't know. Ponies stared up at it, unable to grasp its true form. White fuzz surrounded the beast, eyes having sharp slits in them. Claws forged out of the sharpest material sat at the end of the creature's appendages. The creature looked down upon the ponies, before quickly retreating into its burrow. Few brave ponies dared to see where the burrow leads, only to be met with a gaping hole leading into darkness.
Now you see what we are up against. Luna and I have tried everything to stop the foul beast, and we were met with no success.
Celestia once again droned out, sadness lacing her voice. True fear struck the crowd of ponies, seeing the beast of nightmares. Celestia stared onward to the crowd, a look of resignation inhabiting her eyes. As she eyed the crowd in front of her, she saw a small bulge. I thought that said bludge and I don't know. What appeared to be ponies moving out of the way for something. Her all-seeing eyes kept tracking the bulge. I'm just gonna say it, just get out of the way. That's what she said. Noticing it was headed her direction, she prepared herself to confront the pony that was making its way to her location. The bulge was now 5 ponies away from her, getting ever so closer. As soon as the bulge reached her, there was nothing. No pony, no being, nothing. She stared at the oddity before she felt something poke her foreleg. Looking down, she saw a small green alligator looking up at her, its deep purple eyes searching her very soul. One would say that both the Sun Princess and the small alligator formed a bond stronger than any friendship formed by just looking into each other's eyes. Is this going to be like some kind of shipping between Gummy and Princess Celestia?
Probably.
I hope not. That would suck. Gummy just stared. And blinking...
Hey,
what? What?
Hey, can you do the voices? And I'll read the text now.
Okay, let me finish this paragraph. Gummy just stared, and blinking a right eye at Celestia, as she nodded, completely understanding the small green reptile. Who's saying this?
I will. My fellow ponies, I present to you the solution to this problem, the savior of Equestria, a hero for generations to come, the mighty reptile, Gummy! He shouted out to the panicking ponies. They ceased their acts and looked up to the small alligator hopefully. The reptile responded with a stare, occasionally blinking his eyes at the crowd, at odd intervals. After a few minutes of the soul-shattering stare, the crowd erupted into cheers, screaming, and happiness. Poets would write stories about the great speech of motivation given by the youthful alligator. Many, if not all, ponies in the crowd were moved to tears, rivers of joy streaming down their faces. Even Celestia herself was unprepared for the harsh display of truth and the cunning usage of virtues by the small alligator. As soon as the speech was finished, the reptile walked away into the sunset, surrounded by mares. Every pony saluted the brave hero as he charged headfirst into the battle that would determine the fate of Equestria itself.
What happened to that monster?
Night soon. Oh, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's all about Gummy now.
Yeah.
Gummy's awesomeness just sort of killed it. Night soon began to fall for our scaly hero, forcing him to find shelter. My throat. After a long day of tedious walking, the fearless warrior decided that a random hole in the ground would be his resting place. As he soon entered the resting place, worthy of the gods, hundreds of cobras and other species of snake darted out, fearing for their lives. Any dangerous creature knew better than to attack the legendary hero. The reptile slowly settled down, after a rough day of adventuring, for a well-deserved rest. A few minutes into sleeping, he was awoken by the sound of screaming. He opened his soulless eyes, daring danger to look into them. Struggling out of the fortress of dirt, he saw a mare being attacked by a black and red alicorns with zebra stripes.
Racist.
Hey, don't be racist.
Yeah.
The other alicorns were slowly closing in on the brown mare, planning to devour her. A stray alicorn's ears perked up and looked to the green alligator, slowly moving its way to the group. The small reptile's deep amethyst eyes moving over to each being in the group, staring deep into each of their souls. Slowly, all the alicorns in the group were immobilized, caught in the trance of the green warrior. A few seconds passed before they all started to topple over, their fates sealed by the mighty warrior, clad in green scales. This is like the Tobuscus Assassin's Creed thing. Kill them with your awesome.
I know, I've seen that. My friend
Look at
Chase.
the rider falls down.
My friend Chase, he learned that entire song, and I think he learned it on the
my
guitar as well. So.
My campers were singing that today at work.
Ugh.
And I was like, wow, you memorized the entire song.
So I'm guessing that Gummy's power of a hero is just to look at people and they go away? Or
He's
die?
like Pinkie Pie. You can't try to explain it. If you do, your face will burn off.
I dare to
You're
explain
lucky Gummy
it.
has spared you.
My what?
Gummy has spared you.
Gummy has
You
spared
ju-
me.
You just tried to explain it like 4 sentences ago.
Whatever.
The mare looked over to her savior, before giving the handsome rogue that had just saved her life a deep kiss, before pulling away. She gave the mighty alligator a smile before she began to walk away into the horizon. The young warrior stared back at the mare as she left, before deciding sleep was for the weak, and trudged ahead onto the night. He was met with countless dangers, such as the cockatrice that turned itself to stone. Oh! He's Chuck Norris! I know I'm going against my rules.
There's like
explaining
no
stuff,
more speaking in the rest
but
of the story until the very
Gummy
end.
is Chuck
So
Norris.
this is basically your video now because you're talking for most of it.
Yeah. Well, you got the intro or whatever.
Well, yeah, that totally makes it my video because I put in the intro.
Well, see, you were just talking so slow.
Then I'll talk faster. I talk slow so people can understand me because I have a habit of talking too fast
But
and people not understanding my
you were
words.
Talking like this, and it wasn't rhythmical.
Fine, I'll talk faster. Let's see how fun that is then.
Okay, let's do this. You say the next 3 paragraphs as fast as you can.
Okay.
Well, not as fast, but pretty fast.
Okay, I'm starting over from that one that you just said. He was met with countless dangers, such as the cockatrice that turned itself into stone by laying its unworthy eyes onto the alligator god, the manticore pride that fled from the fearless warrior in green. There was also that one time the small reptile and his pet phoenix declaimed a changeling colony.
Yes.
Anything that stood in the way of the green demon was declaimed, eradicated, and purged. He was a god in his own light. The reptile was more than ready to take the challenge of the foul beast that threatened Equestria itself, clad in golden armor.
Golden armor with various swords and sabers hung. Oh, sorry, I was trying to go with you.
Various swords and sabers hung behind of our warrior. That doesn't make any sense. Various swords and sabers hung behind of. Shouldn't it be hung behind our warrior, not of?
Who knows?
Oh. The cave's in front of him, the known lair of the beast, were the darkest things ponykind has ever seen. His armor shone with its own eternal light, piercing the dark landscape, revealing the beast's latest meal. That, I don't know. Hundreds of bones from many creatures lay around the cave, some bones broken in. These violent creatures fought the mighty beast until their last breath. Gummy just stared at the bones before blinking his left and right eye 2 times. The bone came to life. Flesh grew like weeds on their bones. A few seconds passed, and the small alligator revived all the fallen creatures. What? He just brought all the dead ponies to life?
Yep. Chuck Norris.
The assortment of creatures looked to their leader, the one who had revived them all. The living god looked down at them, blinking his left eye. All the creatures bowed before exiting the foul cave, respecting their leader's wish to fight the mighty beast alone. The great warrior passed deeper into the cave, his armor casting an eternal glow that cast a soft yet visible light. A few treacherous hours passed as the hero slowly made his way deeper and deeper into the network of caves. I have a question. If they grew flesh, does that mean like they grew new flesh, or that the flesh came out of the monster's stomach and or feces?
Both at the same time.
Both at the same time.
Yes.
So they have like a double layer of flesh.
Or one after the other, whichever you prefer.
Does that mean he could eat the ponies twice and not
Sure.
feel hungrier, or feel even hungrier?
I don't know. But yeah, just watch out for the pauses, because the pauses, they sound really weird.
Sorry.
I had so many pauses when I was like, I don't know, way back when. And I would do the reads really late, so it was like slow and pausing. I don't know. But yeah, that actually did sound better, in my opinion, than at the beginning.
I don't know. I think that when I speak a little slower, I can like put more dramatic emphasis on things and make it sound great and awesome. The only sounds made at these depths was the sound of the eternal scratching, shifting of rocks, and boiling liquids. The brave reptile trudged on, his only goal to defeat the unstoppable beast. As he walked with the grace of a god, he finally was met with a gigantic chamber, the resting place of the horrid beast. The space where the great beast rested was extraordinarily large, bigger than the size of the throne room in Canterlot. In the middle of it all sat the white-furred abomination, its dagger-like eyes.
It's very dramatic, but it's at the same rate of speed. I don't know.
Oh. You know, I'm starting to think, what if this is Philomena Verity's cat? Because that's what it's starting to sound like. I mean, that might be what.
Like eyes fighting an intense battle with the reptiles of its own soulless eyes. Yep, sounds like it.
Mm-hmm. You just lost. Oh, as the god and beast fought, the cave around them started to shake. The anticipation of the fight had manifested into a force threatening to suffocate any living being. Still, the reptile god stared down at the white-furred beast. Several tense seconds were all it took before both made a move. The abomination threw its gargantuan claws at the mighty warrior. Gummy just sat there, staring at the appendage, threatening to make the alligator mincemeat.
Let's do this.
Yes. You still don't like my reading, do you? I'm guessing you don't like my reading still, don't you?
No, it's fine. It's just that, like, because, you know, we don't want one person to read more than the other.
So, you read that next one, then.
Paragraph.
Yeah, paragraph thingy.
Mere milliseconds before the god was no more, the claws began to violently shake. They stopped moving before hanging limply at the sides of the beast. Gummy merely blinked both eyes before the appendages grew a mind of their own, attacking their master. The great creature let out a hiss of pain before falling over. Its body limp, the alligators of legend, climbed the massive beast, claiming its flesh and blood in the name of Equestria. The mighty hero left the body of the fallen beast alone, only taking a tuft of its snow-white fur as a sign of him defeating it.
Wait, so did he just kill it by not doing anything and having it attack itself?
I guess.
So, Gummy is a hypnotist or psychokinetic?
Stop trying to explain it!
Why? I'm not explaining it. I'm trying to...
Yes, you are! You're trying to figure it out!
I know, because Gummy's such
This is religion!
It's not religion!
Do not question God! Which is Gummy.
Do not question the all-powerful Gummy.
He works in mysterious ways! Repent!
I'm just shaking my head no. Just shaking my head no. That would make
No.
an interesting fanfic. A fanfic where Gummy is worshipped as like some kind of demigod or something.
Yeah, I had this interesting idea where, like, because Twilight Sparkle, she's supposed to have, like, the element of magic.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
So
not a
I've
real
heard.
element. Like, you can be kind and you can be generous, but can you be magic? That's not even having to do with friendship. It's
You
too
can't.
vague.
Well, maybe it's not magic per se, in more maybe like scientific mind manipulation.
Oh yeah, and then she goes through the process to realize that it's not magic, but actually it's psychology.
Yeah, like
Right.
Celestia doesn't technically raise the sun. She spins the planet so the star in the sky that stays still shines on the different parts of the Earth. So Luna controls the smaller moon, while Celestia controls the big old Earth and spins it, not the sun, because the sun does not move, and someone is knocking at the door.
Celestia controls the moon, and Luna controls the Earth. But when you move the moon, it moves the sun.
No, because remember, the moon... Someone's knocking at the door. Just a second. Somebody get the door! Okay! Sorry, I think it's my brother Nathaniel or something.
Having made his way back up the networks of tunnels, he resumed his goal. He spent another day strutting back to the area where the sun goddess Celestia gave him the task of defeating the beast. The creature he had saved followed him, never leaving the Savior's side.
You want me to read now?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. A few more hours of grueling walking, our hero had reached the spot his noble quest had started. He quickly made his way up to the spot where he had made the life-changing speech, which was him standing there and blinking his eyes. Ugh. He lay there, blinking his eyes once again in on intervals. Ponies of all kind looked up, wondering whose amazing singing that was.
Singing.
He's singing? Only to be met with their hero, the legendary Gummy, slayer of the beast. Cheers erupted from the crowd. Gummy felt a stray hoof prod his body and slowly turned around to see Celestia herself. She looked at the brave warrior dreamily, a soft smile playing on her lips. Do you want to read it?
Oh, actual dialogue. What? Paragraph by paragraph. Let's just do that.
Okay, you go.
Gummy, you have defeated the mighty beast, and for that I wish that you would take Luna and my hoof in marriage.
What?
Celestia finished before giving the alligator a deep and passionate kiss. Gummy just still, not even fazed by the fact that the goddess loved him. He just stared out to the crowd as they slowly moved in on him. The crowd of ponies picked him up before throwing him into the air, changing his name as they did so. I thought...
Changing his name?
It's supposed to be chanting.
Okay.
I thought they were gonna, like, rape him.
I get to say the next three ones, because that must
They
be kinky.
slowly moved in on him. Because, like, it just fits. Gummy, gummy, gummy. Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay. No, Dale, go away.
Just read the rest.
I'm trying to, but my brother is being annoying. Okay, since you just said that they're chanting Gummy, I get to be Pinkie Pie. I do a great Pinkie Pie. No, I don't. Gummy, wake up, you silly alligator! Pinkie Pie seemed to scream at the poor reptile. The small gator opened its purple eyes, looking around, his eyes settling on his pink owner. He lay there and simply blinked. And nothing interesting happened at all. The end. And they all died.
And later, they died.
And later they died.
That's how you say documentaries? Like, Mark Twain was the billionaire person who invented Facebook.
Then he
And
died.
later he died. I saw that on crack.com. After hours. Awesome.
Mark Zuckerberg created...
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah. Wait, who's the guy who...
Good Pinkie Pie voice. Like, Gummy, wake up, you silly alligator.
Wait.
But yours was, like, better full. I don't know.
Gummy, wake up, you silly alligator! Hee! Let's go eat some cupcakes! Yay!
You see, it's better because it's more contrasted than I can do. And
Well, that's because I think it's because I can get higher and sound
before
faster.
quality, all you need is contrast.
Contrast. What does that mean?
Contrast. You know, difference. Why is my vocabulary something or
Small?
different?
Your vocabulary is small?
Oh yeah, sure, my vocabulary is small. That's definitely what I was trying to say. Where do you live? I'm just wondering.
I live,
You know, different...
Las Cruces. You
What-
told me that you live
state?
in... What? What? Huh?
State.
What?
What state?
That's New Mexico. You should know that.
Oh. Well, I don't know what you said. You said blah, 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 blah.
Yes, I live in blah, 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 blah land. I live in blah, 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 blah land.
That's what
the
you
way you
said.
get there. Yeah, I know. The way that you get there is that you have
That's
to
what I
follow
heard.
the rainbow. You don't find gold at the end. You find this gigantic pot of
New
yellow
Mexico.
stones, and you have to sit in the yellow stones. And when you fall asleep, you end up in blah, blah, blah land.
I live in California. I get to hang out with movie stars, you guys.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I'm so special.
Okay, name the last movie star you got to hang out with.
Chuck Norris.
He's not a movie star.
He is a movie star.
You did not get to hang out with Chuck Norris.
He is a movie star, though.
To an extent, he's more of a television icon than a movie star.
No, he starred in movies.
I know.
In kung fu movies.
I know.
Not television. Wait,
Yeah, but he never had a kung fu movie of himself.
Whatever, bro. Well, no, there's no kung fu movie for like actors.
Okay.
The actors play characters. There's no Jackie Chan movie. Yeah.
Okay.
What's that in the background?
Just a second. My mom's talking to me. What? Okay, I don't talk to him every day. Okay. Okay, I have to get off Skype in like 5 minutes, so we need to wrap this video up quickly.
Well, the video is pretty wrapped up.
I know. We've just been talking
You
randomly.
just have to send me the stuff, and then I have to edit it, and then I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I know.
Or email it to you. What's your email?
My email is... Wait, I forgot. I have to go to Gmail and find out. Because
What did you say about, like, talking to me every day or something?
I don't know. I just don't know. My mom is overprotective sometimes. Like, she doesn't realize it, that she's overprotective sometimes. And it's not bad. In fact, it's really, really good. It's just that it's a little rude that she was doing it, and I was trying to talk to you. Oh, here. Okay, I found my email. Okay. escrow89@gmail.com. Well, Scaro89.
Text it to me over Skype or whatever. The thing is...
Okay, fine.
Wait, have you stopped recording?
I have not stopped recording, because we
Okay.
haven't finished this. We haven't said our goodbyes yet on the video.
Do you say your goodbyes? I don't even know
Yep.
how to do that.
All you have to do is say, hey, what I say is like, well, I guess I'll record the next story, whatever, and then you can see me there, and when you do, then I guess I'll talk to you guys later, brony on, and that's what I say. That's how I end videos. I just end videos by telling them to go see my other videos, which is... which doesn't
I'm
work.
finding funny Chuck Norris pictures. There is one of Chuck Norris strangling a pony, and there's one of Chuck Norris being a pony, and then there's one of Chuck Norris petting Pinkie Pie.
You've got... I don't even know how to respond to that.
It's Google Images, bro.
I know, and I don't think I want to know how to respond to that.
Why would you... Okay, whatever. I don't even know. I'm not sure how to respond to your not being able to respond. Ooh, sea turtle.
Sea turtle?
Sea pony turtle.
Sea pony turtle?
See
See a pony turtle, or see, as in the ocean, pony turtle?
Seriously. I got this guy on Steam, and he kind of annoys me.
I see.
But I don't know.
I don't have Steam. I don't know
But
what
it's
Steam
awkward
is.
because he's a fan of me.
He's a stalker.
And look at what he just sent me. It's kind of odd, but I don't even know.
What is it?
Go look at that. Ooh, I got your email. Yay.
Yep.
Why is it a link? I don't understand.
Cannot be unseen. Thank you so much.
What? That bad?
It's pretty weird. I'm just gonna send you this video because you said you didn't see it.
Quaint. That's
We
what
should
I'm
probably
telling
wrap
him.
this-
I'm telling him it was quaint.
People,
Picture that he sent me.
if you don't cut this part out, then people have probably already left already before us saying goodbye.
If I don't cut what out?
This whole part of us talking to each other and not saying goodbye to the people watching the video. They have probably left.
Yeah, maybe.
You need to come up with an outro, because I have an outro.
What does he say? Got any pics to laugh at?
What? What?
this dude's just talking to me. Oh yeah, I totally saw this.
Okay.
I'm suspecting her.
Yes.
And
yes,
I was writing this really cool thing for it. It's like da 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 da.
I get it. 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 So, I think we need to say the outro. Well, you don't have an outro, so I'll say my outro since you don't have one.
No. This video must go on forever.
So, they've clicked away by now. And it's
well, not necessarily.
Well, probably. So, anyway, I'm going to say my outro right now. Okay. So, that was Gummy Saves Equestria. I will record another fanfiction or one of the continuing fanfictions that I'm currently reading. Maybe one of these days I'll stop being so lazy and record the next chapter of Hohenshai, and I'll finish that other half of the Psych crossover My Little Pony story when I get to it. But until the next video, I will see you guys later!